I'm Amanda, I live in the school bus, and I'm going to show you how it works. So this is Margot. Yes, she really drives. We move it every 2 to 3 weeks to a new spot. Right now we're parked on free BLM land, and we can be here for 14 days before we have to go find a new spot. Then as you walk in, you come into our driver's seat, which is honestly pretty uncomfortable for long drives, but it does the trick. We even have cruise control up here. We also have a backup camera for when we're driving, and then this connects to our speakers. We have 6 hidden throughout the entire bus. Down here is where we keep all of our electrical cabinet, so all of our batteries. The entire system is stored underneath this L. We also have a water heater, which is how we get hot water, a diesel heater, which heats our entire space in the winter, and then our Starlink, which is how we get Wi-Fi. This is that little diesel heater that I was mentioning. Even though it's really small, it pumps out a ton of heat and makes it super cozy in here. Then we have our stove, which is hooked up to propane tanks that are mounted underneath our bus, and those last us about like 6 months before we need to change it. Then we have our sink, which is hooked up to 100 gallons of fresh water that we store underneath our bed. We have a regular fridge. It's apartment size and it stays super cold. And we have a freezer as well. Then this is our bathroom, which has a fully plumbed toilet, which I absolutely love and is pretty uncommon in rigs, but I think it's so much cozier than a composting toilet. And then we have a shower, which is again hooked up to that 100 gallons that I mentioned. Then for temperature control, we have 2 max fans. We have one here and then one in the front, as well as an AC unit, which we try not to use loads because it does take a lot of power, but we can if we have to. And let me show you how we get our power. So up top, you can see we have solar panels. We have 800 watts that go along our roof, and that's how we charge up throughout the day. Honestly, it's not really enough. I would love to have another 800 watts, but it does the job. I feel like if I were going to do another build, I would have minimum 1200 watts of solar, because on days where you have a lot of clouds like today, you just don't charge up as much. This is how you can see how much water we have. We're about half tank full. And this is also like our garage area where we keep all of our extra stuff that we don't use all the time. Also, underneath are our black tanks, which is how all of our water and waste drain. And then we dump those every 2 to 3 weeks. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and thanks for watching.